Welcome back to Cinebolt. In today's video, we're gonna go over a selection of the 5 most outstanding and hidden gems action movies to add to your watch list. Brace yourself for an enticing lineup of timeless classics, contemporary, and criminally underrated action films that demand your attention. Also, do let us know your favorite underrated action movies in the comments, and without further ado, let's dive into this video. Number 5. The Swordsman. The film centers around Tae-yul, the greatest swordsman in Joseon-era Korea, who serves as a royal guard to King Gwanghaegun. When high-ranking officials plan an uprising against the king, believing him no longer fit to rule amid foreign threats, Tae-yul declines to participate, and in response, one of the rebel commanders challenges Tae-yul to a duel. During the fight, Tae-yul's blade breaks, and iron shards penetrate his eyes, rendering him blind. Forced into exile and retirement, Tae-yul is compelled to take up his sword once more to defend his daughter when she is taken hostage by slavers. The sword fight scenes are expertly crafted, particularly the climactic final duel, which is a tour de force showcase of martial arts choreography. The film's score also greatly enhances the action and drama, but what truly elevates The Swordsman is its continually engaging plot, which keeps viewers invested through its most impactful moments. Number 4. Escape Plan. Escape Plan follows Ray Breslin, an expert who specializes at breaking into high-security prisons and escaping from them. However, after his latest job results in betrayal, Breslin finds himself imprisoned in one of the most technologically advanced and secure penitentiaries ever created, alongside the world's most dangerous criminals. As Breslin tries to devise an escape plan, he aligns with fellow inmate Emil Rotmeyer, who crafts a strategy for securing his release, while discreetly assisting Breslin as he methodically identifies weaknesses to exploit. The film stars Sylvester Stallone and Arnold Schwarzenegger in leading roles, and their on-screen dynamic and the action sequences maintain viewer engagement throughout the film's runtime. The film also has 2 sequels, both of which failed to achieve the same critical or commercial reception, but for those seeking non-stop action scenes, the follow-ups may still prove entertaining. Number 3. Deepwater Horizon. Deepwater Horizon recounts the real-life events surrounding the explosion aboard the Deepwater Horizon semi-submersible drilling rig on April 20, 2010, which resulted in the largest oil spill in U.S. waters. The film focuses on Chief Electrical Engineer Mike Williams and the crew of the Deepwater Horizon as they struggle to survive the catastrophic explosion and ensuing fire that engulfed the rig, and must use their ingenuity and teamwork to stay alive long enough to be rescued. Rather than a pure action film, Deepwater Horizon aims to honor the human resilience demonstrated by those who endured such extreme hardship and danger. In recreating the events leading up to the disaster, the film seeks to shed light on the possible factors that may have contributed to the accident. With gripping survival scenes and visually intense recreations of the explosion, the film delivers a heartfelt story of courage in the face of catastrophe. Number 2. Death Race. This dystopian action film stars Jason Statham as Jensen Ames, a renowned racing champion who is wrongly imprisoned in Terminal Island, the harshest prison in the nation. However, the prison warden offers Ames a path to redemption through participation in its vehicular combat races. Operating under the alias Frankenstein, Ames must compete in the prison's titular death race, outfitting his vehicle with firearms and explosives to outmaneuver fellow incarcerated drivers seeking freedom or demise through victory. With no alternative to escape lifelong detention, Ames accepts the challenge to survive the races or perish in the attempt. While the narrative lacks innovative complexity, Death Race delivers as an action-driven entertainment through its technically masterful staging of high-octane racing sequences and vehicular combat, while also immersing viewers in its pulse-pounding depictions of automotive warfare on the track. Before we get to the final action movie on our list, here are a few honorable mentions to add to your watch list. Run All Night. This action thriller film follows an ex-Irish mob hitman who goes on the run with his estranged adult son after he is forced to kill the son of a mobster boss. The Killer. While his girlfriend is away on a trip, retired assassin Bang Ui-gang is tasked with looking after her friend's 17-year-old daughter. However, things change when she makes some bad decisions and is kidnapped. But her kidnappers soon find themselves in a situation beyond what they are capable of handling. Angel Has Fallen. The plot follows U.S. Secret Service agent Mike Banning, who races against time to clear his name after being framed for a drone attack on the President of the United States. Number 1. Dog Soldiers. The story takes place during a nighttime military exercise where a small group of officers tasked with meeting a special operations force find themselves in a deadly ambush. The vicious killers of the Special Operations Squad makes a comeback, and the officers bleakly realize that the attackers are werewolves. With no means of communication or extraction, the group retreats to a nearby ranch while waiting for the full moon to pass, yet what began as a routine assignment has transformed into a life-threatening ordeal against improbable adversaries. While the narrative follows predictable beats, the film excels at crafting moments of genuine fear and pulse-pounding action. It stands apart from traditional werewolf-centered films, opting for a gritty and grounded military setting over supernatural mysticism. Overall, Dog Soldiers remains an underappreciated entry within the action genre and deserves wider recognition for its tense and visceral storytelling. That's all for today, and thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you can catch all our future content packed with more movie and series recommendations.